Okay, so Libra, I had already done your video before, and then it failed, so it never got to upload. So I'm gonna leave the spread here and just, my guides just said just leave it because you were able to channel this message. And it was a beautiful message, so I feel like I'm gonna stick with it. Um, so this is my first weird Libra video. I am a Libra. I love my fellow Libras. I'm happy that you came here. I feel that my messages are timeless, so if you feel called to watch this at any time, then it's for you. So take what resonates. You can switch the characters around. When I'm channeling, though, not always am I aware of, saying he or she. So just switch the character however you feel fit, or however it makes it, allows it to make sense for you. Anyway, so I pulled 3 oracle cards. The first one was the Spirit Oracle deck, and out came forgiveness. On the back it says, time to heal old wounds, time to let go and forgive. Do not allow yourself to be a victim any longer, for in doing so you only hurt yourself. Forgive and set yourself free. You are eternally loved. Accept the love being offered and allow it to heal you. Libras, I feel there's a lot of ego death happening right now with our signs. We're coming to a close of karmic cycles and wrapping them up. Astrologically, all the signs are hitting this, and just recognizing that this is a time to go in and reflect. And so I feel like right now there's a lot of final sweeps being made for toxic mentalities, things that we're not willing to let go of, to allow ourselves that love and that freedom to express ourselves in however we feel fit, to be done at this time. So, whatever it is that you're needing to forgive, allow yourself to go in and reflect on that. And then out came the Akasha card in the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. It's such a beautiful card, and I really felt like it tied in with this forgiveness on the realms of understanding that maybe sometimes we aren't needing to forgive from this lifetime. Right now, we're having a lot of past life karma come up as well, at the end of astrologically what's happening right now. And so Akasha usually indicates where the library of all of our lifetimes are stored. And I'll give you a prime example. So being a Libra, I feel this resonates on a deep level because it was just a couple of days ago where I had an epiphany and I had a vision that came through regarding my twin flame and our connection. And there was something that I've been holding on to, of which I've been projecting at him in a very cold manner, so very like King of Swords energy, so very cold and harsh, without realizing how cold I was being. Yes, I was guarding myself, but I had already forgiven him for the things that had happened in this lifetime. So what was it I was holding on to? Came through in a vision, and it wasn't of this lifetime, it was of a past life. And the experience rang true with how I was feeling. So for me to find that experience and come to the realization, allowing it to come to the surface and facing that shadow side of myself and realizing what needed healing of that circumstance, I was able to acknowledge and recognize, and I was able to release. So that was a beautiful message. So I hope that resonates with you. From the Moonology deck, I pulled Be Bold and Make the First Move. I feel like as Libras, we sometimes can allow our pride to get in the way. We're always trying to find balance, but we're never actually in balance. And when we are, it lasts for what, maybe like 10 minutes, and then we're moving on to the next thing, a focus of where we need healing, where we need to better ourselves. Libras are always wanting to find balance. Libras are always wanting to find the better solution to things. We're always wanting to heal and establish a better knowing, or gain more wisdom, or we're always wanting to seek the positive in a situation, right? And I feel like sometimes we can allow our pride to get in the way of that when it comes to another person. I felt a strong connection to past life soulmate, a twin flame in this read. So however it resonates for you, take that and run with it. But anyway, so in the spread here, I pulled 6 cards originally, and then I clarified. on each of them. And so I'll just go through initially what I had pulled, but out came the King of Swords. So I really felt it tied in with that, those oracle cards, and then the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, you have recently come into the encounter of having some sort of communication or contact with your person. This also could include someone with a job, someone who is helping you in your abundance more so, but I'm feeling more linked to like a soulmate twin flame connection here. And you were able to stand in your power and know the truth. There's a lot of mental energy here, so that you could be dealing with another Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius, especially with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Here, I feel that maybe you have come into the recognition that you did maybe communicate in more of a rash manner that you were really anticipating to, or that you were intentionally meant to be doing. And I feel like it was because you were trying to protect yourself in fear of getting hurt again. So this was clarified with the Three of Swords, that King of Swords energy. So you came out with this communication, but you were just trying to protect yourself. Mother of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles on the Rider-Waite. So allowing yourself to feel that protection, but you're projecting it from a broken heart standpoint. But you really weren't sure why. Two of Wands. So you weren't really sure as to why you were allowing this to really upset you, but I think you came into that enlightenment of knowing that you were communicating not from a place of your heart space, that you were communicating from a place of a past life fear or hurt or pain without really realizing it. And I feel like, maybe this enlightenment to this recognition of how you communicated came to light. Out for the present came Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's a new passionate start that you're well aware of, to build a solid foundation on. It was clarified with the Four of Wands and then with the Seven of Cups. So I feel like the Seven of Cups allows you new opportunity and several chances for this new opportunity to build a solid foundation, or a solid stable grounds of which you can start this new passionate beginning. But there is some hesitation, but I think you know that you needed to let go of control. So out in the present came the Emperor in reverse. So usually on the upright, it can be someone, maybe possibly an Aries sign. There's a lot of passion here, but this person is also known as like the daddy. So it could be symbolizing your counterpart here in the masculine energy. But I think someone needs to let go of control here and realize that things happen in divine timing. And out with the clarifiers came the Son of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in the Rider-Waite, along with the Ten of Cups. So I think the truth of that there's going to be a further communication, more honest, and something that's going to allow you this Ten of Cups energy to be shared. But I feel like you need to let go of that control to have that. And in your near future came out the Justice. There you are, Libra. Standing in your power, knowing your truth, finding that discernment, finding that balance, all because the moon was illuminating the truth. So truth can be coming to light here with that deception because of an ego death. I feel like there was an opportunity to close a cycle and to come truthful, or to come to the front with some sort of truth and breaking that illusion. And Libra, you're standing in your power, knowing that, so you can move forward in a happy new beginning. You see the waves, how they're behind them, venturing onto new opportunity. And I feel like there's a lot of truth and clarity here with the Swords energy, to come to the realization that what is no longer serving you, you are now leaving behind. Devil energy. So it could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. To have this stable new opportunity. I feel like you have approached a new idea, and you wanted to hold on to this connection. I don't think it was something you wanted to walk away from. I think you realized that something is stable here and that you didn't want to let go of it. And I feel like this Devil energy was kind of brought forth with the moon after that ego death of whoever it was, either you or your person. Take it how it resonates, switch the characters as needed, but definitely some truth coming to light here to gain that happiness and that stability. So I definitely felt like a strong channeled message when I did first initially pull this, and I still feel it strongly. So I feel like Libras, you're overcoming a lot of unknowing. I think, you know, every step that you're making right now is in a right direction that's going to benefit you in this soul connection. But just to let go of control, you know, sometimes when we want that balance, we're willing to mentally or logically try to figure it out. We are very smart creatures, but I think, you know, allowing divine to come in and play some of the parts for us, and take that time to really reflect and go inward. You know, what is it that you're needing to let go of? Be bold and make the first move. And I don't see you as making the first move on the physical. I think you're making the first move in the spiritual realm of letting go and forgiving yourself, and ultimately just knowing that you're guided and that everything happens in divine timing. So if this resonates, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'd love to get to know you guys and your stories. So comment below. If this video resonated with you, please like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when my videos are going to be posted. I'm going to try to do this a lot more. So stay tuned, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.